Hi, my name is Fabio Caccioli. I am the program director of the MSc Financial Risk Management at UCL Computer Science. Identifying, quantifying, and mitigating risks is an essential aspect to ensure the smooth running of organizations. And our program aims at meeting a growing demand that comes from the financial industry for professionals who are highly skilled in quantitative risk management and quantitative methods in general. So the idea is that our graduates will gain a deep knowledge of how the financial system works, as well as of the mathematical and computational techniques that are required to build quantitative models and take on quantitative roles in the industry. So in addition to the theoretical aspects, we put a lot of aspects and methodologies, we put a lot of emphasis on data. So our graduates learn how to handle data, how to analyze data, how to extract information from data, how to build models using data, and how to validate, test, and deploy these models in practice. The program is aimed at students with different backgrounds, students coming from science or engineering, for instance, graduates in mathematics, physics, computer science, as well as students coming with a background in finance, economics, or related subjects. The important aspect is to keep in mind is that the program is quantitative, so it requires solid foundations in mathematics. The structure of the program is in terms of 4 core modules that are compulsory and cover the basics, 4 optional modules that can be selected from a wide range of options, and then 1 summer project and a corresponding dissertation, which is a substantial part because it's worth 1/3 of the program, so the total credits gained during the program. So please take a look at the online prospectus for the program, where you will find the updated list of modules. I am just sharing the current program diet, but we keep updating the program diet regularly to make it to make sure that it remains current and it remains up to date with the recent trends and developments in academia as well as the industry. So these are the core modules that cover, as I said, the basics: market risk, probability theory and stochastic process, financial engineering, data-driven modeling of financial markets. So these cover different aspects related to risk, to mathematical methods, as well as data analytic methods that are required in for the other modules, as well as for the development of quantitative models. So this is a list of optional modules, and as you can see, I will not go through all of them, but they cover a wide range of topics that go from, different flavors of risk, such as operational risk or systemic risk, to more recent advancements in terms of computational techniques and also technologies. For instance, blockchain technologies. We have a module on algorithmic trading. We have a module on machine learning and applications in finance. So quite a rich menu of possibilities. Take a look online where you can also find the syllabi of the different modules. In addition to the 8 modules, so the third component of the program, there is also a summer project. During the summer, students work on a project for about 10 weeks, and then they write a dissertation on this project. So the project can be academic, but it is typically or often done in collaboration with an industrial partner on a topic of practical relevance that the industrial partner proposes. So we have a wide range of industrial collaborators, and they propose topics that are relevant for their job, and students end up working under the supervision of these industrial partners, as well as under the supervision of an academic supervisor who ensures that the work done for the project can be translated into a dissertation of good academic standard, which is the deliverable after all of the whole project. So as I said, this is an important part of the project, about 10 weeks, and it's worth 1/3 of the credits. And it's a good way to apply in a practical context the knowledge that is gained during the first 2 terms while attending the third component of the program. So our graduates end up typically being employed in the financial sector, which means that they could be employed by investment banks, hedge funds, insurance companies, but also by regulators such as central banks and financial authorities. So you see here some examples of companies that hired some of our graduates. There are also opportunities beyond the standard financial firms to be employed in startups or fintech companies. So really a wide range of different types of companies that could be that could find our graduates interesting for their quantitative roles. What is the style of teaching that we have? Well, I think each module roughly is consisting of about 30 hours of lectures, and then there can also be additional tutorials, practical sessions, seminars. We also run a support course in term 1, which is completely online for covering the basics of mathematics and programming that are required for the program. And so there are additional activities beyond the 30 hours of lectures that a module typically consists in. The assessment is usually a mixture between coursework, in-class assessment or exam, and different modules have a different pattern that is selected by the lecturers. We also run other activities beyond the those that are related to the program in terms of teaching. So for instance, we run a project showcase in the summer, and this is an opportunity for students towards the end of their summer project to present the work they have been doing to other students, to members of the department, and to our industrial partners. So it's a way to get exposure, to get feedback, and also to network with people from the industry as well as alumni. The Financial Computing Analytics Group is a research group in the Computer Science Department, and most of your lecturers would come from this group. And we run several events such as seminars, workshops, showcases, and so on and so forth. So you would be invited to these events. So you have also an opportunity to be informed about the most recent developments in academic research as well as in the practice. I must say that all of our lecturers are experts in the subject that they teach. They are either doing active scientific research on that, or they are practitioners in some cases. So they have deep knowledge of the matters that they teach. And with this, I think I have provided the information I wanted to give you. Let me also add that we have resources in the department, for instance, specifically dedicated to students from these programs. For instance, we have a Bloomberg room, so you would have access to financial data, and you could also learn how to collect this data from a Bloomberg terminal, which is a useful skill to have, at least for some industrial roles. Okay, so I hope you found this presentation informative, and I hope to see you next year in our program. Take care. Bye-bye.